It really is incredibly absorbing. It's quite funny, it's quite dramatic, it's everything you would expect a period drama to be.
You're up to something.
I would not claim otherwise.
Hi guys, this is Martin over at CBR, and today I'm taking a dive into Franklin. That is the American war drama which is due to hit Apple TV screens from April 12th and stars double Oscar winner Michael Douglas as Dr. Benjamin Franklin. Yes, he invented electricity, perhaps. He was behind the printing press, maybe. And he is a pure charisma magnet, this time around in a limited series that was created by CARR. He who was also behind John Adams, the limited series from HBO, which was out in 2008 and got nominated for a huge amount of Emmys. We are talking 13. So let's find out exactly what it is about this new limited series, Franklin, and whether or not he can repeat the same trick again.
Until we win France to our side, or we are hanged.
Is there a third choice?
So from the outset, there just appears to be such a magnetism about Michael Douglas. Yes, he is, shall we say, entering his elder statesman era in terms of his performances. This really is a meaty part in terms of everything that he can bring to bear with his decades of experience, both as an actor and a producer. And let's not forget, double Oscar winner here. His Benjamin Franklin is really genuinely the most magnetic character on screen throughout. He is surrounded by an incredibly accomplished ensemble cast. Noah Jupe, who people may know or may not from A Quiet Place and subsequent sequels, is there as Temple Franklin, his nephew, who is sort of comes over to France, Franklin's unofficial capacity, to negotiate terms and peace, and essentially to try and get the French on side to recognise American independence in the eyes of the British colonists, who are currently over in the US battling and trying to regain the upper hand and gain supremacy. So this really is a sort of like 18th century House of Cards, where you have Michael Douglas in the role of sort of negotiator and sort of schmoozer. He is very much a Svengali character. He does everything he can, from printing propaganda and sort of spreading the news of the American strength, as well as trying to negotiate his way into the upper classes, the upper echelons, as it were, of French society, and therefore to curry favour with politicians and monarchs alike. There is an extensive supporting cast here, including Daniel Mays, who people may remember from Rogue One. You've also got Eddie Marsden here, who was very most recently in a film on Netflix, got a Netflix release at least, called Fair Play. I'm going to dive into what else it is about Franklin, which is due out on Apple TV Plus from April 12th, which is going to get audiences really engrossed and give them everything that they thought they weren't missing.
I don't know who I can trust. I'm here to help my country. The time is running out.
So most notably amongst the European contingent who are supporting Michael Douglas in his efforts as Benjamin Franklin, you have Ludivine Sagnier. She is a French actress. She plays Madame Brilliant, and she's an aristocrat within the show. And she is an on-off, shall we say, a love interest. You've also got Thibault Montalembert. He plays the French foreign minister to the monarch Virginès, and there is so much plotting and scheming that goes on between Franklin and Virginès over the course of this series. It really is incredibly absorbing. It's quite funny, it's quite dramatic, it's everything you would expect a period drama to be. And from his perspective, you also get a broader understanding of French society and the lower classes, and he sort of realizes his, shall we say, the double life he now leads, where he is part of the effort to, shall we say, have the American independence recognised, but also wants to go out and fight the British. So you have a lot of underlying like subplots which are going on. You have friction between the uncle and the nephew, so the two Franklins battle it out over the course of the series as well. It's very ornate, it's very clever, it's very in depth, and ultimately it's incredibly enjoyable. I think that this will become another landmark series for CARR, and Michael Douglas is going to just If he doesn't win an award, there's something wrong. I'm hammering home the point once more that Franklin is worth every minute of your time, that it deserves every minute and every audience member it can get, because it really is an epic series. But here's a final thought for the day. How about you do a double bill? You do Franklin, the American war drama on Apple TV Plus, and then you follow it up with Shogun on Disney Plus. So you get Michael Douglas, you get Noah Jupe, you get Cosmo Jarvis, and then you get Hiroyuki Sanada. He was in John Wick, he was in Ring, and he is an absolute legend.